Land of Illinois. Illinois is the land of Lincoln. Illinois has no penis problem. Illinois penis is big penis. Indiana penis bad.
48 minutes of dogs barking. 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 Growl. Growl. 48 minutes of dogs barking. 48 minutes of dogs barking.
Well, the sound of the beer cracking means that it's 48 minutes of dogs barking time, baby. I'm Jason. That's Bryan. I know, wife being out of town means the fridge is full of beer. That's what that means.
Kids, they can figure it out.
Yeah,
they're smart enough.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're like what? They're like 16.
Yeah,
like,
so
really, they're also at the point too where if they're hungry, they can go drive and get something.
Well, they're not driving on their own yet. They're still permit style, so I do have to be in the car with them. That said, having your own kids, I think my mother did this, was a great. Having kids, I think my mom did this. You got your own designated driver.
Oh yeah.
So
it was that Onion headline.
Oh God,
that was like kid blowing into breathalyzer tube is rewarded with dicey drive to Baskin Robbins.
Yes, exactly. Boys' night, boys' weekend. Yes. It's 48 minutes of beers cracking.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Where's Dad's out in the thinking shed?
He must be doing some real serious thinking. I hear him grunting out there.
What's more upsetting is that when he was getting out, I could hear the beer cans shuffling. The thing is, he has to walk up steps.
Yeah.
It's not like he's walking out of something. He's walking. Yeah.
What a week! It's only Thursday. It's one of those weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's just never gonna stop.
Nope.
Happening. Horse eBooks was correct. Everything happens so much.
Indeed. A thing that happened so much this week was me discovering some really bizarre stuff on both Instagram and TikTok, and I'm going to share a few of them with you. Starting with number one in our What's Hot Classic, Trashy, a not official Chicago Streets and Sanitation account on Instagram sharing completely insane AI CG slop. The videos feature the mascot Trashy, a dumpster that eats all the trash, fat Chicago cops, really bizarre, crappy 3D CG AI animation.
Like weird Blender stuff.
But also a 9/11 riff. Yeah.
Like there's like a deformed plane that crashes through a skyscraper and someone goes, "Oh, to humanity." And
Yeah. Truly bizarre stuff. I've been digging into this. There is even a fake website, the website chicagosanitation.net. And you're greeted with a picture of Richard Daley, the mayor, saying, "Ahoy, matey, what type of internet connection do you have? If you answer fiber, oops, that sort of technology won't do at all." And then you're given a not found page with the Chicago flag as the background. So if we go back and we select dial-up, on the other hand.
It also implies that there's an employee that's inserting a mainframe tape.
Yeah, but here we have a kind of mock-up of an early, maybe mid-90s, early 2000s website meant to be the Department of Streets and Sanitation. You do have the Y2K prep page, so yeah, it must be late 90s. We have the report odor button, which leads you to a form, the submit a form, the nature of the smell, submit your report. 9/11. And it's a page, Mayor Daley responds to the attack on America. And it's written very, very seriously. This is a great time of mourning, Really bizarre. There's the live map, which is a map of Chicago. It's the Chicago Live Graffiti Tracker. Let's see here. Up at Logan Square Blue Line, strange man seen googing, all resources dispatch. Okay. On the Wicker Park Underpass. Old Toothless Joe at it again under the bridge. Third time this week. Hyde Park Alley. Mysterious figure known only as Big Gooner. Seen inscribing propaganda about Tower 7 and how it totally collapsed despite not being hit by a plane. Medium priority on that one. Just a truly bizarre website. But yeah, all in service of this Instagram page, which also has...
Toothless Joe signs 14. This is like the shit I used to crave.
Trashy the Talking Dumpster. It says the Loadmaster of Chicago. Al-Qaeda bomb plot, it says. Let's see. We've got another one here where it's the song. Bill Cosby English audio bill rap song. Trashy Want Trash by Trashy the Dumpster.
Trashy wanted trash. Trago down, we want your good as us. Chicago Streets and Sanitation. Chicago eat gunshots, process breads, trash breaks, and I died at that. Chicago trash your disco out the fashions. We'll do trash girls, drink that. Oh, no, not shitty with outside that open red stop it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But also the caption for this Instagram post is, this Wednesday the 14th, we are hosting an electronic recycling event at 6441 North Ravenswood Avenue.
Which is the City of Chicago Recycling Drop-Off Center.
So what the fuck? This is really... God, man.
Yeah.
We used to be a proper country.
I know. Well, speaking of taking out the trash and or being a proper country, this week on Twitter, the only reason to be there was Connor Eats Pants. Are you familiar with this beef?
I am. I'm vaguely familiar with this.
Well, Connor Eats Pants, YouTuber and Twitch streamer, was going after JD Vance. JD Vance, of course, responding to the death of Good, basically saying she deserved it and all this fun stuff. Connor took umbrage to this and responded, "Sorry, but you were the only baby ever worth choosing crack over. Every time your mom neglected you was justified. Sorry. Amy Adams sucked in that movie too. Sorry. Nothing you touch ever goes right. You should try some of Elon's medicine sometime. Sorry." He went on to continue over the next couple of days. Your life is an all-time justification of post-birth abortion. Thanks for the invitation to criticize you and your fellow administration of pedophile rapists. What a sorry excuse for a father, husband, vice president, human, and mammal. Suck this country's collective dick. And later that same day, Mom should have just stuffed you with crack out the womb. See what happens. For science. Maybe you'd end up with a functioning brain. Eventually, the next day, he then continued after JD Vance. And this is personally my favorite. Log back in, pussy. Keep tweeting. You're not waking anyone up. We know Usha sleeps in the other room. My son played Roblox with your boys, by the way. Great kids. Usha did a great job keeping your influence out. Not hard, though, with how emotionally detached you are. It is probably worth noting that Connor Eats Pants' profile picture is a chow from Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic Adventure. And so some people are saying, here's at Dansplainer saying, it's really pleasing that JD Vance sees this chow and is probably stricken with extreme anger. Imagine being mad at a chow.
I think dunking on JD Vance is funny, and not only is it easy, but it's good as well.
It's good for the country. It's good for your soul.
It's good. I mean, nothing else is... Someone made the observation online. I wish I could attribute it properly. But was that, like, you see how Trump is not really talking about this shit? Like, he's not talking about the shooting.
No.
All that much. But because he's got at least enough political savvy to be like, yeah, I shouldn't probably lean into this.
Yeah.
And Jay Vance is just up there lighting himself on fire every day.
Mm-hmm. In a not so shocking turn of events, someone did create a crypto shitcoin using Chow and Connor. I don't know. Feels bad, man. Not enjoying this a lot. Other than politics. Did you know there was going to be an autistic Barbie?
Yeah, I want to make some joke about, like, hey, you just wouldn't stop telling me about it. And you could do this. And also...
No, you're not wrong either.
It comes with a fidget spinner.
Yes, it does.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
it does. Mattel did launch its first Autistic Barbie, created in partnership with the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. The doll features bendable wrists and elbows for hand flapping. Oh. And other common stimming behaviors. Eyes shifted right to avoid direct eye contact. A loose dress with a flowing skirt to limit fabric to skin contact. Flat shoes for easy movement. A pink fidget spinner. Pink noise-canceling headphones. And a tablet featuring symbol-based augmentative and alternative communication apps, or ACC. Yeah. It's really bizarre. The author of this Daily Dot article does take pains to note she is also notably not white, countering the false assumption that people of color are rarely autistic.
I feel like every person I've ever met that worked like a nerdy place, like a comic book store or like a Hot Topic or something, they talk about the most autistic person that comes in there. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to say, is almost always not a white person.
No.
It's usually it's like an older black guy who wears sweatpants with a tie tucked in them.
Right.
And you just know him in the stories as Cat Piss Man.
Yeah. He's asked about the same issue of Daredevil every day.
Yeah. You got the latest episode of Electronic Gaming Monthly?
Yeah.
Who you think is Sushi X? I think it's John Riccardi because of these reasons, and I'm going to corner you and smell like cigarettes and tell you what I think they are.
Oh, God. I'm having sensory flashbacks myself. Yeah, I've been there. We've all kind of been there. But, the people who are actually autistic online, or at least claim to be, are saying it's not so great. Here's at kitauthor.com from Blue Sky. Those stripes don't line up. Like, talk about sensory overload. I'm serious here, people. On one hand, I'm so happy this is being released. On the other, I fear it's going to reinforce stereotypes of what we look like and how we act, as well as reinforce beauty stereotypes versus who gets support. Okay, that's fine. At Steve Bauer, though, also a Blue Sky user, as someone with autism, I find it offensive that a complex and challenging condition is reduced to a handful of plastic accessories and some flexi joints. What next? Autistic Ken with nerdy glasses and a train spotter logbook? Steve, I hate to break it to you, that would rule.
I think that's probably better than what would really be, which is like using AI to create CSAM.
Big sign that just says Reddit mod number 1 on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Ask you about my Reddit gold.
Yeah. The Autistic Ken comes with a fedora. Yeah, it's a whole bit.
I'm a lady.
I like how you didn't call it a fedora. It's just a lady.
I'm a lady.
It's no longer a hat. It's a lifestyle.
Encyclopedic knowledge of Doctor Who.
At least 6 different tags on AO3 that they themselves created and write for.
I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe it, but definitely like some sort of articulating action. There's like a little lever that you can thumb on the back of the Autistic Ken. It's like a proper samurai sword slash. While you were busy talking to girls, I was studying the blade.
That's right. Speaking of studying the blade, Bandcamp has sharpened its blade this week. According to Vulture, headline, Bandcamp bans AI music, written by Bethy Squires. And I got to say, fucking finally, Bandcamp announced on their official subreddit, there's our connection to Autistic Ken, the subreddit, that AI-generated music would be banned. And they said their policy is twofold. 1, music that is wholly or mostly made by AI is not allowed on the service. And 2, any use of AI tools to make sound-alikes or sonic deepfakes are strictly prohibited. Bandcamp also asked users to help flag content that seems bawdy. I'm going
to say that most of AI content in general is pretty shitty.
Right.
But the music is pretty awful. The fake Tyler the Creator song was kind of... I mean, sometimes it's funny. I mean...
I think the fake Tyler the Creator song was actually someone writing that, though, wasn't it? I didn't know.
I thought it was... people thought it was AI.
Oh, okay. The fake country songs about drunk driving.
And all my funny drives. I mean, a couple of those were funny. But someone had to, like, I think, write those. You know what I mean? Like, there had to be, I think, a little bit more intent than, like... Which is not saying that it's better, necessarily, but I think, like, that was a little bit more involved.
Yeah, it feels like there was a bit, actually, there, as opposed to just...
There is a bit. And, like, you know, the stuff that, like, Connor O'Malley does is obviously, like, AI-generated. It has a lot more thought into it. And there's, like, a point? A joke. A bit. Yeah. I feel like that's a step forward. Most AI music, I feel, is just as obvious as most generative AI.
Oh, yeah.
But people, I mean, you know, the story about King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, they took their music off Spotify.
Right.
And now there's a sound-alike AI band on there.
Jeez.
And it's also the AI fucking Gel song.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see stuff that's attributed to a notable musician or band like Gel or, you know, whatever, that's not all something that they wrote. And that's actually been like a problem that a lot of indie musicians are having on Spotify and similar platforms is like, someone somehow linked this bullshit song that we had that's not us at all. And it's getting lots of hits and blah, blah, blah. And we don't want this associated with us. And Spotify's taking forever to take it down.
Our last story in the What's Hot Classic, Brian, is something that I discovered via TikTok. Haven't been on there in a while, but I saw this lady and I completely lost my fucking mind. Her name is Christina Mendez. According to Know Your Meme, the first post about this particular subject matter was December 24th. She posted a video in which she gives her first lesson in Orbology. We're going to play it for you now and just enjoy.
Smith, welcome back. Welcome back. Today is your first lesson in Orbology. I know you have a lot of questions. Lesson 1. You don't choose the orb. The orb chose you. You chose you. Yeeah. Now that you've been chosen, you might experience mild sensations, like the sense of being observed, constant an urge for observation, an undying hunger, need to be satiated for sandwiches. Me look. And of course, the sense that this was made specifically for you. For you. It was for you. It was for you. That's totally normal. Homework? Simple. Your homework is simple. Me look. Yeeah. Nice. Class dismissed. Class dismissed. Class dismissed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's set to the Delacour song Dub City. And yeah, she's been posting them on and off the past couple weeks. They have just been increasingly unhinged, but they all kind of follow a really similar formula. The Orbology lessons. She's dancing to a Eurodance track. Typically, it's that same song. And she's talking about how you're going to have an insatiable hunger for sandwiches, and that your homework is simple. And then she does the little hip thrust and goes, "Yeah."
I feel like we're back, man.
Yeah,
just like weird shit on the internet that doesn't make me upset.
Yes, it is very calming too. It has that kind of hypnotic quality.
Yeah,
it's almost fetish material, but it's not quite.
It's so close, man.
Very close.
The lighting's too good to be fetish material, first of all.
She does have a good lighting setup.
It's not a bad lighting setup. It's pre-even shadows there. But mostly just like it's not grainy enough to be fetish.
True.
And there's not like a 27-year-old bartender wearing like a sleeveless locust shirt that's about to get kicked in the nuts. And then he jacks off on her armpit. Like that is not at any point about to happen in any of these videos.
I was thinking more like ASMR, where it's highly produced and really glossy, and it's all about these really calming sounds. But I guess
you're going to post. You're going to post on the internet.
Well,
you're going to troll an autistic teen into gang stalking their teacher.
Well, here's another
There are
one.
so many theories. But what we know for sure is that the orb chose you. I understand you have questions, like, what does the orb want from me? Great question. Want from me? Great question. Want from Great question. From me? Great question. Want from me? Great question. Remember, yeeah, me look.
This feels like a just the modern version of like the Sega Saturn like launch campaign. Like the Latina is thinking.
And for me, the funniest part is still just every time she goes, yeah. Because she sounds like fucking Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
I love this tweet.
Oh, yeah.
From 12 Rats at a Keyboard. I can't wait to find out who's being John Higley Jr. timepiece. It's me.
Yep.
I'm doing all for you, Barkley.
That's right. That's it caught my brain. I had to figure out what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I just know that she's having fun, and so am I. So it's really all there is to it.
Really wild, man.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel the orb's loving presence.
Yeah, you're being watched by the orb, all curled up in the orb's loving
I like
embrace.
This orb. I like this orb mother much more than the last one.
That's true.
Let your haters be bag holders at the decentralized exchange of success.
That's right. It's Crypto Scam the week time.
You're listening to 48 Minutes of Dogs Barking, the podcast.
And now it's time for the Crypto Scam of the Week.
Oh, boy.
Everyone's
Big boy.
favorite fake vegan that didn't live in New York City. One of the
All-timer
insane dipshit.
I love him so much. It'd be great if he wasn't a mayor of a major city. You know, he'd just be some weird, oddball living there. But yeah,
He could, it'd been a lot funnier if he was like mayor of St. Louis.
True.
Because it would have been we just would have harassed him. Mm-hmm. We would have treated him like a lime bike. We would have crucified him. We would have thrown him in the river,
Mm-hmm.
taken his wheels off, and left him in Shaw.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like next time I'm going to get in a fight with someone, I'm going to beat your ass like a lime bike. And just see if they go, I don't want that smoke.
Yeah,
I've seen what St. Louis
get you, baby.
Yeah.
So the New York Post, only city in the world, etc. The headline: investors call crypto coin backed by ex-NYC Mayor Eric Adams a scam after currency rapidly drops in value. This happened just yesterday. You sent this to me. NYC token, digital coin promoted by Eric Adams.
The most normal dude to ever do it.
I'm normal now, he said at a press conference. Yeah, it says,
I wipe from front to back.
Like you're supposed to. So it says Eric Adams is drawing outrage from investors and crypto mavens who say the debut of the currency resembles a rug pull or a pump and dump. NYC token fell a jaw-dropping 82% less than an hour after opening Monday afternoon as someone withdrew $2.5 million in liquidity from the asset. The cryptocurrency reached a market cap of about $600 million shortly after its debut on the Solana blockchain. And of course, Adams promoted it at a Monday morning press conference in Times Square. In the video, he says, quote, "This thing is about to take off like crazy." Here's the video for it from the official post.
Yeah, the whole entire thing looks like a guy who's like, I'm the mayor that invented trash cans. y'all didn't know about this. Is very much like y'all didn't know about
this. Yeah, here's
greatest city in the world, baby. We got trash cans.
That's right. So yeah, in the post, Eric Adams says, proud to launch @Buy NYC token, a new token built to fight the rapid spread of anti-Semitism and anti-Americanism across this country and now in New York City. And the video is completely absurd. He's at Grand Central talking to a dude. Other people just walking up to him saying, I can't believe this.
I like how Eric Adams in the lighting in this taxi cab, he looks like one of those Catholic cardinals from like sub-Saharan Africa that's about to do something and it's like he's going to the Vatican to get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, dude, those wells that you dug sucked. And now it's time for you to go in the torment hexes. Doesn't he? It's like he's like Dark Desmond Tutu.
Yeah, the lighting from below, it makes him look evil.
It makes him look it makes him look frightening.
Yeah.
And I mean, he is a frightening man because he
for many other reasons, but yeah, he's just a strange fella. Strange. He promotes it, this big video Monday, and then immediately $2.5 million is taken out of the token. Observers noted that the sudden collapse bore the hallmarks of what is known as a rug pull scheme, similar to a pump and dump in which unscrupulous entrepreneurs drain the value out of a cryptocurrency shortly after they launch it. The identity of the party that withdrew the $2.5 million is not yet known. About $1.5 million of those funds were later put back in the token. The developers of the coin likely made a cool mill off the maneuver. Nicholas Vayman, founder of Bubble Maps, told Fortune. An NYC token spokesman told the Post, quote, "After the launch of NYC token, there was a lot of demand. Our market maker made adjustments in an attempt to keep trading running smoothly, and as part of this process, removed liquidity. The team has not sold any tokens and is subject to lockups and transfer restrictions." I'm calling bullshit on that one. Just ridiculous. And, of course, Todd Shapiro is telling the Post, recent reports alleging Eric Adams moved money out of the NYC token are false and unsupported. I didn't move investor funds. Eric Adams did not personally invest in the NYC token, he said. Eric Adams did not profit from the launch of NYC token. No funds were removed from the NYC token by Eric Adams. Also kind of calling bullshit on that, too, personally. I don't know. The top 10 accounts controlled 99% of the supply. No lockup rules actually existed. I don't know, dude. Crime is legal. Crime
is legal, and we're doing it. We're doing the...
We are doing it. It went from 60 cents a share to 11 cents a share within 30 minutes.
See, what you understand is that you're crypto literate, Jason. And when you look at a chart like that, what you need to understand is that part where it went up really big.
Yeah.
And then it went down really fast.
Yeah.
And now that it's just been like in a flat line for a day or two, that's what they call an accumulation phase. That's where the smart money buys.
Oh.
I'm being facetious.
Okay, I was sitting there going,
because you see, there's a little bit of motion there. You see a little bit of green near the end. That's like the last little bit of the toothpaste being squeezed out of the tube. Yeah,
it's ridiculous, man.
I love that remember when being mayor meant something?
And then, to add insult to injury, apparently some guy claims that he had the idea and told Eric Adams about it. Let's see here. Edward Cullen, the vampire, claims he pitched the idea for a cryptocurrency branded around New York City to Adams' team in June and had already trademarked the name.
This is the skin of a rug puller, Bella.
It says here,
teach me how to trade. No.
Oh, Jesus. Cullen said that Adams and his associates moved forward without his consent, used his branding, so he is going to do a cease and desist. It says, quote, "We're going to 100% hold Adams accountable. We're going to go through every avenue of accountability available to us." Yeah, it's completely bizarre. I mean, David Lucan, CEO of Cardiff, does say if a sitting president can attach their name to a speculative financial product, then every governor, mayor, and city council member now has the green light to do the same. Once political credibility becomes a marketing asset, the line between public service and private promotion effectively disappears. And he's not wrong.
Absolutely not.
It's truly fucking insane. I'm baffled, frankly.
Jacking off.
Yep.
We're all just jacking off in God's hot car.
Pretty much.
And let me tell you something there, Sonny. I've been jacking off in God's hot car for who knows how long.
We have a special guest, Alan Moore.
No, Jack and Jack Nicholson there, buddy. Nice to meet you. Jason, how the hell are you?
I'm great, Jack. I'm great. Tell me about that time you went to a bar called Poopies.
Oh, Poopies.
That is the thing. There was one interview where he just kept talking about we went to a bar called Poopies. And now every time I hear even just an impression, we went to a bar called Poopies.
I had the salamander salad. It was delightful.
And the poo-poo platter. Nobody makes a poo-poo platter anymore. Have you noticed this? This is the thing. I haven't seen a poo-poo platter on a menu anywhere in a long time. Last time I had one was when I was like 10.
I don't think I've ever had one.
It's just a bunch of appetizers. It's like dumplings and a bunch of shit. But
isn't a poo poo platter just kind of like just a bunch of random shit?
Yeah, it's like all the Chinese food appetizers.
It's like a. I thought it was like the dish that's like kind of like the fridge clear out, but for Chinese food.
Sort of, kind of. I mean, it's all appetizers. Originally, it's Hawaiian, so egg rolls, spare ribs, chicken wings, shrimp. Just a bunch of shit.
Chorophobic.
Yeah.
Folks, and which one is Eric Adams? Well, let me tell you something. As a great New Yorker in the greatest city in the world, I love eating shit.
Doo-doo for me. That's what I gotta say.
What's he? Italian Eric Adams? Let me tell you something. I grew up on the Upper East Side. I love going down to the corner store and getting my chopped cheese and feces.
A fresh doo-doo out the...
A fresh doo-doo wrapped in a New York slice.
With a toothpick
Taking it down to Fenway Park.
Nothing better. Fenway Park? Fenway's in Boston.
No. I take the train. He takes the train eating his shit pizza. His turd wrap. I love watching the Sox lose.
Yeah, I don't know. Joke. Who doesn't?
Do a little bit of racketeering, per my nature.
Yeah.
I go
want.
Back to the boroughs.
As is my want. Well, Brian, you brought this screeching back into my memory
on a very special episode.
This is a very special episode. 48 Minutes of Dogs Barking.
Let me. On a very special episode, 48 Minutes of Dogs Barking, where consequences will never be the same.
They will not. We have contacted both the police and the cyber police.
ICE is at the our door.
We say, not without a warrant. Yeah, so you brought
the
this...
ICE agent's jacking me. He's edging me. He won't let me come. until I let him in with the bullshit DHS warrant.
Jesus. I know. It's like there's not a lot of yucks to be had here. So the funniest part of this is the videos. So we'll start with those and then we'll ease into like the actual story. So you sent me a message. We were talking about what to cover this week on the show, and you mentioned Jessi Slaughter. I had not thought about that name for at least 15 years, not since the original series of videos came out. And I started researching this, and I messaged you back like, yeah, this is actually kind of dark. So we're gonna try to cover it with as much gravitas as we can. There are some funny moments, but they're usually just like, if you look at the other side of it, it's like, oh, actually, that's terrible. So be warned.
Obviously, content warnings, trigger warnings.
All of them.
Talking about emo dudes.
Well, yeah.
People, middle-class working people in over their head with the abrasive, like, proto-lol cow internet culture.
Early 4chan, brigading, doing, that fun stuff. But this all started in the early days of what is known as stickam. Were you ever a stickam kid there, Brian?
No, but I'm aware of it.
So stickam, that's the one thing I didn't have. So stickam was a live streaming website, 2005 to 2013, where users would do kind of like when we talked about Omegle, when we covered Omegle. But this was more like a proto Twitch, right? You would just post, you'd go live, and people would then like stick your feed onto another site, and it was live broadcasts. It was usually just people talking. It was a lot of slice of life stuff, people narrating. It was pre there ever being an idea of what a streamer could or would ever be. So the streams were usually very long. It was usually very journal style. There were kind of some mini celebrities within those scenes. And a lot of it was centered around alternative music, emo culture, scene culture, if you will. So that's kind of the backdrop of this. Enter 11-year-old Jessi Slaughter. Now, Jessi was heavily invested in scene culture. She was going out to shows for bands such as Blood on the Dance Floor. She's wearing a Blood on the Dance Floor shirt in this infamous video that we're going to play a clip of here Here it is. The world's introduction to Jessi Slaughter was this.
Hey YouTube, it's Jessi Slaughter here, and this is to all you fucking haters, okay? Guess what? You guys are bitches, you know what? You don't faze me. I'm just doing this just so you can tell. I read the comments, I read the messages, I reply to them, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm happy with my life, okay? And if you can't, like, realize that and stop hating, then you know what? I'll pop a Glock in your mouth and make a brain slushy, okay? Because you hater bitches, you're just, like, jealous of me. I'm just saying, you're jealous of me because, 1, I'm more pretty than you. I have more friends, more people like me. I have more fans. Yeah, and all that shit. I can't think of any more right now because I'm brain dead, and it's, like, 10:19 in the morning. I just woke up like midnight. Okay, but it's early in the morning, so I'm like brain dead right now. So I can't think of anything. But haters, stop hating on me.
Yeah, I can't even watch the whole thing. It's only 4 minutes long.
It's only 4 minutes long. It feels very long, and yeah, it's just very much of its time. And I'm watching this with you, and I'm just like thinking like. It's funny how she starts out being very confident, you know, fuck y'all, you know, y'all fake, y'all jealous.
Yeah.
And then there's this moment where it's like she kind of loses that confidence and is like very like self-conscious.
Right.
Very vulnerable in a way. And then kind of like, oh, wait a second. No, fuck y'all. I hope your dick falls off, you know.
And
like
get AIDS and die.
Yeah, which is, you know.
Get fisted to your bestiality magazines, I think is something she says.
Amazing.
Which, an 11-year-old, right? That's
I mean, I talked like that when I was 11, but I also wasn't live streaming it.
Right, and I think that makes all the difference. Well, the good folks over at 4chan got a hold of this video and got a hold of Jessi's ats and started doxing her and doing all the nasty shit 4chan does because, you know, she's 11 and I guess, you know, for 4chaners, an 11-year-old is the perfect target.
Yeah. What was this, like 2009 or 2010?
2010.
2010, Jesus.
Yeah. So, Jessi.
Oh, this video.
In a follow-up, is expressing how upset she is with all the harassment she's received over the brain slushy video. And unfortunately, this is where the laughs come in.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I back traced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it. And you've been reported to the cyber police and the state police. So you better write one more thing or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested. End of conversation from her father.
You're right, it's fucking gonna come and beat her ass.
And if you come near my daughter, guess what? Consequences will never be the same. You lying bunch of pricks.
Yeah, I remember when this was all fresh and kind of I was probably a much more callous person back then. Kind of like just rolled my eyes. You know, I kind of felt the same way I did. I think about Chris Chan, which is like, oh, this sucks. But also, you know, this is also the era of that Tyler the Creator tweet where it's just like, just go outside. Like,
yeah, just close your eyes. Right? What do you mean cyberbullying is real? Well, the dad, who you hear early in the video talking about, you know, you done goofed. I've contacted the police and the cyber police. Consequences will never be the same. Which, you know what? As a dad of a young female presenting person, I get it. He's mad. People are fucking with his family. People are calling him up all hours of the night. Fake food deliveries, the usual 4chan bullshit. And they're harassing this kid. 11-year-old kid. Death threats, the whole bit. Gawker, of all places, had a really sympathetic take on this from right around the time when this was getting big. The headline, How the Internet Beat Up an 11-Year-Old Girl.
Oh, by Mr. Adrian Chen, who did Twittergate.
Yeah, not the best end result, but in this case, I will give him only one thing, and that is this. Sometimes the internet saves people from being sex trafficked. Good. But sometimes the internet beats up on an 11-year-old girl posting her address, phone number, and making her cry. Bad. This is what happened to Jessi Slaughter. And he reposted.
Are you saying it would have been better if she was sex trafficked.
No.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to find. It's so,
I know. There's not a lot of
so dour and rightfully so. And the first iteration I really knew of this was that it was just 4chan trolling again, like the pro lol cow culture, and dealing with an 11-year-old girl and her family that were woefully unprepared for which most normal people were. To their credit, they had an innocence that has since been lost to our tech dystopia. But there was, and I imagine we're segueing into this slightly, a much deeper layer to all of this in the background than just the cyber stalking and the normal 4chan buffoonery.
Yeah. So again, according to Adrian Chen, before Jessi's internet fame was secured with this video, she was already an unfortunate micro-celebrity among internet tween scenesters. Earlier this month, which again would have been 2010, Sticky Drama, a crowdsourced gossip website for 13-year-olds who loiter in mall food courts, dubiously linked her to the lead singer of emo band Blood on the Dance Floor, Davy Vanity. In the video where the father says, "You done goofed," Jessi is talking about, "I do know Davy. He has called here before." When a Sticky Drama user asked Jessi for comment, she said, "Get the fuck out. Davy and I don't exist. I'm just a fan." The user concluded, quote, "If Davy were a pedophile, why would he pick her? Other than the fact she's a slut." So then she dropped the video about "Stop hating. I'm going to pop a Glock in your mouth and make a brain slushy. Get AIDS and die," etc. Unfortunately, the article continues, for everyone involved, someone posted it on Internet's scariest hive mind, 4chan's notorious B message board, and Tumblr. The Internet started picking on Jessi Slaughter relentlessly. But it was more than just mocking. People started circulating Jessi's real name, phone number, address, and links to all her social networking accounts. Someone prank called her. According to Encyclopedia Dramatica, which again is a Wikipedia written by 4chan people, full of slurs and all sorts of fun stuff.
And sometimes, I hate to say it, one of the best first source resources
it can be
for some of the subjects we've covered on here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the Christian entry became its own wiki. The CWCville wiki is built on Encyclopedia Dramatica entries. But yes, in Encyclopedia Dramatica, they included a 3-part section on how to troll Jessi. Eventually, Jessi's dad filmed himself yelling at the camera. "You done goofed. Consequences will never be the same." The cyber police and the regular police. All infamous phrases coming from that. So Chen's big wrap-up is, here's some important lessons. Number 1, what are your kids doing on the internet? Normally, we find fears about kids on the internet the product of technophobic hysteria, but in this case, it was a very good argument for why parents should at least be vaguely aware of what their kids are up to. Is your 11-year-old embroiled in an underage sex scandal with the lead singer of a popular emo band? Is she threatening to shoot people on YouTube videos? Again, not YouTube, stickam. Get it right, Adrian. Maybe now is the time to invest in good parental control software before she becomes a meme. Okay. Point 2, Tumblr is becoming a home for trolls. Now, I will say the amount of trolling happening on Tumblr has really decreased in the ensuing 15 years, but
there was a man.
There was a time.
There was a time when Tumblr was like this very it was like the very self-righteous 4chan in certain ways.
Kind of the opposite, but still obnoxious in the same way.
It was like the woke, like very much. I think like a lot of the social justice warrior stuff.
Oh yeah,
came out of really like self-righteous people with asymmetrical haircuts on Tumblr, being like, this guy, I saw him reading Pork Magazine. This is where he works. This is his phone number. You know, and that shit like blowing up, and like you could totally just like make up something from whole cloth about someone on Tumblr. You know, I saw this guy He drilled a hole into the side of a horse without anesthesia,
Mhm.
and then he was putting coins in the hole, and the horse got sick. This is his face. This is his DOB. This is where he works.
Yeah, I mean, you know what happened to me. That's exactly how it happened to me. The horse thing and all, the whole bit.
The whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this was triggering for you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
And that Mr. Flippers.
Listen, if we can't talk about it, we can't heal. That's what I'm saying.
We can't talk.
It's true.
But yeah, like
It's all true.
I would see people would talk about 4chan being like the internet hate machine.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tumblr was like the internet hate machine, but like
leftishly.
But like in a boxy shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
With a Krausley vinyl.
With the suitcase record player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroys all of your records because
Yep.
it's got a shitty needle. Yeah.
Yep. And then point number 3, Adrian said, don't pick on 11-year-old girls. Seriously, no matter how dumb they may seem, no matter how much they might seem to deserve it, they are, at the end of the day, 11-year-old girls. You wouldn't make an 11-year-old girl cry in real life. Why do it on the internet? Again, I don't give Adrian Chen much credit, but for this post, yeah. What's incredibly weird is that this whole thing started with a July 10th post on Sticky Drama. Like, again, we talked about that a minute ago. But yeah, the post, again, this is Know Your Meme digging into this, another good first source. The post in question says, BOTDF, Blood on the Dance Floor, lead singer Davi Vanity is at it again. He was apparently having a, quote, friend with benefits type of relationship with self-proclaimed scene queen Jessi Slaughter, who is only 11. I have also talked to other people who say they did fuck last summer when she was 10. July 12th, Jessi denied it. People shut the fuck up. This is a private matter. I'm dealing with it. This post ruined my life. We're just friends, right? But then the video hit 4chan. July 16th, 2010, baseless rumors of Jessi Slaughter given PCP by her father. Someone was Google bombing and trying to get that as a suggested search term.
Wow.
Yeah. A series of parodies. The cops got involved because the dad did, in fact, backtrace it and went to the cyber police. The local sheriff, where they live, started a criminal investigation. And the court has ordered Jessi to stay off the internet. And the family was under constant police surveillance. Several hours later, Gawker updated an article that they'd written that a spokeswoman from the Marion County, Florida Sheriff's Department stated that while there's a current investigation going on involving an 11-year-old girl, they are looking into the existence of pornographic pictures of her and the prank calls referencing them. Then, March 25th, 2011, Jessi's father, again seen in the video, yelling about done goofed and the cyber police, he was arrested and pled not guilty to child abuse charges. According to an official report, the dad allegedly slapped Jessica in the mouth during a heated argument, causing her to bleed. Police say he appeared intoxicated. He claims he struck his daughter after she punched him and that the blood on her face was theatrical blood. 4chan took umbrage with Adrian Chen's Gawker articles. 4chan B users set out to take down Gawker's main servers. The site clearly did not go down. An attack against Adrian Chen was launched. Gawker posted an article detailing the entire plot, saying they were not afraid. Coverage of the attempt to take down Gawker appeared in Village Voice, New York Magazine's Daily Intel. July 20th. A mommy blog called Mom Logic. You remember mommy blogs?
Yeah, Jesus.
Mom Logic.
This is how I taught Hayden how to gang stalk. And also, I have this recipe for figs.
Mhm.
You just wouldn't believe it.
Not now, Kaylee. I am cyberbullying the mayor. Yes. So Mom Logic did interview Jessi's mother. Question: were you aware that your daughter had been making and posting these videos online? Answer: Jessica has a webcam and a computer. All of her friends have webcams too, so they can video chat with each other. I knew she made a video to apply for America's Got Talent. She sings and sent in an audition video. I had no idea if she was making other videos. I've seen her chatting with her friends, but not making videos. Question, when did you find out about the videos and what was your reaction? Answer, the officers said there were videos, but Jess denied making them. Then my mother-in-law called and said there were videos, but I haven't watched them. I can't be in the room 24/7. We tried to talk to Jess last night, but she got very upset all over again. I am trying to get her back to normal. It's taken a very emotional toll on her. I don't know if she made these videos or not, but she says she didn't. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what's real and what's not. 2 days later, Jessi appeared on Good Morning America. The headline, Bullying Out of Control. August 11th. Jesus.
Oh, wow. So now we're getting into Twittergate timeline. That we're
Yep.
We're harmonizing.
Yep.
Two internet drama elements at one time here.
All at the same time. Yep. And then this is a minute-long video of supposedly Jessi apologizing to the band for accusing them of sexual assault.
Hi Dobby, hi Jay, hi Sally, hi the whole BOTDF spectrum. It's Jessica Rose, aka Jessi Slaughter here. I'm saying sorry for everything that I've done. I feel really bad about it now. I'm in foster care. I have been locked up in mental institutions, and just like you done Goose said, I do have to go to counseling now and everything, but it's not because of you. So, I'm really sorry for everything that I've done. I'm sorry for accusing you of rape and everything. I know that.
So, this video is posted on the 11th. According to a Facebook update from Jessi's mother, her father had died that day. And again, according to what she says in the video, she's in foster care and does not have computer privileges because of the institution that she was in. Yeah. Jean Lionheart, 53, died August 11th, 2011 at home. It continues, though. See, that's the thing. It keeps going. You know, in various news stories, you know, she was defiant. I'm going to continue making videos and so on. So, January 23rd, 2012, Slaughter, who had now changed their name to Damien, started a YouTube account under Shinigami Killa. All right. And then, 8 years later, Jessi sat down with Chris Hansen for the video series Have a Seat and publicly accused Jesus David Torres, a.k.a. Davi, of actually having sex with her when she was 10. Yeah, this here Business Insider 2020, again. My Face famous musician Davi Vanity was accused of child sex abuse for years. Now the FBI is involved. And it summarizes the situation as such. At age 11, Damien Lionheart, again, Jessi Slaughter, became a meme to a generation of internet users who remember You Done Goofed from July of 2010. 2019, Huffington Post reported that Davi Vanity had been accused of sexual assault by more than 21 women, many of whom said they were minors at the time. Lionheart, who in 2020 was 21, now identifies as non-binary and uses the pronouns they and them, is coming forward with more allegations, telling Business Insider that Torres began molesting them April of 2009 when Lionheart was 10 and Torres was 24. He, of course, denies all accusations, saying it's inflammatory and libelous, etc. The lawyer for Torres says, we have threatened to bring suit against all of those responsible if it's published. Yeah. So what started as a rumor and eventually led to her doing the haters post, Jessi, a.k.a. Damien, is now saying, yeah, that actually did happen.
Yeah, it's crazy because I, was involved with the music scene in the early 2010s. And one of the contemporary venues to the venue I was involved with the Firebird, was a venue called Foo Bar that was just like a mile down Lindell.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably generously say that Foo Bar was kind of the second-rate venue that kind of got the stuff that was gnarlier. Like they would get like GHB. They did all of like the Afton Presents, all of like the really scummy shit. Like they were kind of like, it was a bunch of guys that ran the Creepy Crawl, which is something we should probably, I feel like at some point we should talk about the Creepy Crawl rules or whatever. Get Matt Picker on or something. But you know, it was kind of like this last vestige of a certain gnarly, disreputable way of doing live music. And, like, they would have some stuff. I remember they had Bam Margera and Is Anyone Up guy.
Oh, God.
Like, doing a DJ night or some shit there. And I remember every time Blood on the Dance Floor played there, it would just be like, you know, someone would mention it and be like, are you so fucking glad those fucking weirdos aren't... Like, and then you start hearing all these stories.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, there was a few people involved with the venue that, you know, they were tour sound engineers or something like that with certain bands or labels. And, you know, they did enough Warped tours or this and that they would have all these stories. And some of the stuff I would hear about Blood on the Dance Floor, like, I wish I remembered the specifics, but we're basically like, yeah, those guys are like really fucking weird. They're super fucking creepy. The one guy, probably a pedophile. Like, just, and like, not even like joking around being like, oh, that guy's like a pedophile, like, cause he's, you know, he's flamboyant hair or whatever. It's more like, no, I think that dude actually likes to fuck kids. Like, there's like,
yeah.
There was like no real humor to it. Like, no, I like hand to God, I think that guy fucks kids.
Yeah.
Because why else would you be looking like that?
Yeah. Jessi Slaughter, Damian Leonhardt, whatever you want to call them, they go by Damian now, basically said that at a Florida venue when they were 10, Dabby Vanity, Jesus de Torres, coerced them into oral sex in the bathroom of the venue. Now, this fucking I was like reading this at work, like on my phone, and I was like, okay, I gotta go take a walk. Yeah.
The line about like she was in grade school.
Yeah.
This guy knew she was in grade school. No ambiguity to this. You know what I mean? There's no like, oh, well, you know, you could, you know, there's no way that like, you know, someone's shitty uncle can make excuses for this. Like, this guy exactly knew what he was doing to people like Damien and the other people he abused.
Yeah, it says at the time, Damien said, Torres knew that they were attending an elementary school. He was quite violent, Leonhardt said, and I don't really feel like diving into the rest of this, but the principle of the thing is that, I don't know, feels pretty credible.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Feels bad. And, you know, and this Davey guy was also, I believe, a cohort of other sterling human being. God, why did I forget their name? The other the terrible makeup.
Oh,
tuber.
Jeffree Star.
Thank you. Man, I remember the first time I was on MySpace and I came across Jeffree Star's profile, and it was a photo of them like vomiting up like cereal or whatever. And I remember thinking like, wow, I hope this is someone I don't have to think about a lot in the rest of my life. And guess what? 20 years later,
yep,
this motherfucker's still hanging around. This won't die off. It is like the turd you can't shake.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the moment you have To Catch a Predator's Chris Hansen have you on his show really validates your story. The insider piece obviously is really well researched. They even got Damien to give them Facebook chats in which they said, in 2010, that Torres molested them. Damien told Insider they used the term molested as a joke, but, you know, they viewed the relationship as consensual at the time, but still, a middle school peer at her school posted that chat screenshot alongside the first viral post of Jessi Slaughter as evidence. But Jessi said that to try to stop the onslaught from fans, they denied it. Torres has obviously, you know, blocking people from trying to talk about this. Damien also said that Torres,
man, it's like
it's fucking dark, man.
It's like the dude from Lost Prophets type shit.
Yeah, because he was trying to use Jessi to procure other underage
Did this guy ever go to the island? What?
He had to have at some point. Come on. I mean, Jesus.
Jeffrey Epstein going RAR XD.
Glomps you.
Glomps you.
He's sending an email to Ghislaine saying glomps you. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I know.
Tie without a t-shirt or tie with a t-shirt.
Oh, Lord. It got, all this stuff got overshadowed by the dad being, he was missing some teeth, kind of had an accent, and he said some weird shit.
But that's just how people were in Florida. That's just a Florida.
Still are.
That's just
they
a
still
Florida.
Are, yeah.
Fellas, some of these people are telling themselves you ain't never been to Florida.
I was gonna say, yeah, geez. But yeah, there's just Jesus.
Yeah.
Torres even wrote a song called "You Done Goofed." The lyrics include, "My name and reputation won't be the target of a slut. I'll be on top of the world and you'll be cutting yourself fucked."
Yeah, it's
I mean, they go on to get interviews with the therapist. I mean, it's
I really feel for this person now looking back. And I'd like to think this is something that we collectively feel like we've maybe learned some meaningful lessons.
I would hope so. Jesus. I mean, by the way, all credit for the Business Insider article does have to go to Cat 10 Barge. Cat 10 Barge, we fucking salute you. Sources, naming names, getting super deep background on this story. This is the business of journalism. So thank you, Cat. Big ups. Because without that, this story would not have the coda that it does. Because, for 2010, it was just some weird thing that happened. There was no context. We didn't know why the hell she was yelling about haters and get AIDS and die and all that. Now it kind of makes sense. This guy took advantage of her. Someone started spreading a rumor about that. She denied it. And then it became a whole thing, right? But went well beyond what she expected, clearly.
It's wild to think that all this came from like a shitty emo band.
I was going to say, they're not even that good band.
They're terrible. The bands that play to a way too big of a crowd at 1 p.m. in Omaha on Warped Tour on a side stage.
Far superior.
Yeah, Streetlight Manifesto is playing to like 20 people on the main stage.
A Skunk and Anstey's playing at like noon at Point Fest.
Gamblers, yeah, fuck, man, just so much of it.
Justice for Damien.
Yeah,
and all those credibly accusing Jesus David Torres. I can't include any of that, right?
If you're paying attention to the lyrics, if you're a real blow the dance floor truther, you can read between the lines and realize that the orb is watching you. Oh God, what
an episode. Thanks for that.
They can't all be like hee haw, laugh at weird internet thing.
And look, there's plenty of weird shit in here, and I think that's the strength of what we talked about. But yeah, it got dark. I'm really glad that Damien is coming out now and just kind of settling all this shit and just getting the, not necessarily justice, because the damage is done, but I think
there's a level of like recognition that they're getting their story out. A
reckoning.
Yeah, that there is a second leg to this. Because it seems like Damien is doing a lot better now. Seems
having seen
fairly well adjusted for everything they went through.
Yeah, having seen the Chris Hansen video, it's like, wow, okay, you really did the work and you're healing, and that's good.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of making it happen,
we putting the bow on this.
We are going to put the bow on this by telling people where to find us on the old internet, Brian.
If you want to find me on the internet, you can you can gang stalk me.
Jesus Christ.
You can gang stalk me on Twitter at ishotguidibord, ishotguidibord.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me under the same @ on Blue Sky, where half of my posts are just me saying jacking off.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
It is a threat to some and a promise to others. Yeah. If you want to check me out on Instagram, I'm over there at A Music Photographer.
Hey.
If you want to check out my portfolio of people with their mouths open, you can head over to assholemusicphotographer.com. And if you want to check out my fancy little Substack, which I've been churning away at, you can head over to amusicphotographer.substack.com.
Wonderful.
And Jason, where can people backtrace your IP?
Yes.
And send you grok images of you covered in donut glaze?
Jesus. Well, if you must, you can find me on Blue Sky at videocrime.48minutesdogsbarking.com. You can find me pretty much anywhere there is a video crime. That's most likely going to be me. You can also find me as part of a podcast that's not this one, called Submitted for the Approval of the Midnight Pals. There I play a fictionalized version of horror icon Stephen King. That is midnight-pals.simplecast.com, or anywhere podcasts are sold. Just search the term Midnight Pals. You can reach out to this show in a number of ways. My personal favorite is the telephone, 314-246-9766. That's 314-AHOY POO if you like to spell with your telephone. You can also send us an email, jason@8minutesofdogsbarking.com, Bryan with a Y @8minutesdogsbarking.com. Shoot us an email. Tell us what you'd like to see on the show. If you've got an idea for an episode, we'd love to hear from you. We'd also love to hear from you with complaints, compliments, recipes for cake, whatever it is. Let us know.
Hey, do you know a way to cook lentils that doesn't suck?
Getting the prepackaged ones from Madras. The Madras lentils, yeah, those are good.
I had no idea.
They come with the sauce. It's good. Beyond that, for me, it's bulgur wheat and making tabbouleh. That's pretty much it. You can support the show, patreon.com/48minutesdogs. There you will find our weekly post-show hangout called Thanks, I Hate It. The Mind Zone, the occasional, the shock.jpg best of. Yes, I am still working on compiling volume 2 of the shock.jpg best of. 100 and something episodes of disgustingness compiled into easily digestible hour-long segments.
It's so fucked up.
It is, isn't it? And the fact that we only got through the first 7 in the first hour, because we used to spend a long time on shock.jpg.
Well, because the first ones we did
were the classics.
They could have been
their own episodes. Yeah, you're right.
And they kind of were in a way, which is why some of the first episodes are like even edited down 2.5 hours.
It was an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. But yes, you can find that all there. Patreon.com/48minutesdogs. Well, as we always say at this time, namaste. Good luck. Give mommy a good gut fucking 25th Amendment now. I mean, I've been saying this for years. When are we ever going to have this happen? 25th Amendment, for God's sake. And, eat
the knife.
That's right.